is Greg Meister, and I am a merchant here at Heartland, have been for about 20 years now. That's as far as how I came here and whatnot. Actually, in truth, it was this land, Camp Gaia, that brought me. My first attendance was not for this festival. It was a Labor Day festival that's held on the same property. And after coming to that one, I was then told about Heartland, and the very next season attended Heartland, and haven't missed one since. It's pretty much been, that would have been 98, so it's been about 20 years that I've been attending now. Initially, when I was out here, I had a different import company that I did a lot more stone and crystals and gemstones and whatnot, and then over the years of various things caused it to morph into carrying more clothing and whatnot, and then this company grew out of that, and here we are. All Roads Imports, I guess our bigger focus is our clothing. We fell into a very fortunate situation where we have a young lady who moved to India to be with the love of her life, and acts as a buying agent for us there year-round. Which really gives us an advantage to actually have somebody, feet on ground in India on a regular basis, not only to get the orders placed, but to follow up with and make sure we get what we're trying to get. And we now also have a retail storefront as well as the festival. Though as far as the clothing goes, our roots are the festivals. That's where we started. I guess there's really kind of two directions in that, one, people want clothing that sets them apart from the mundane, that makes them feel like they are in special space, whether they see that as holy space or sacred space. But it allows them to set space and to be, in a sense, play the role, but or even become the role. And we also, one of the things that we've seen over time is more and more people wanting something that both gives them that, but where they can actually get away with wearing it to work as well. So they bring a little bit of the magic back into the mundane with them. One thing, and actually our friend and now employee, Laylee, that's with us here at the festival this time, keeps stating is he has loved it because it's a place where eventually everyone comes by. So his friends that at other festivals he's had to go search down and find them, he's been able to find them very easily because they've come to him. They come by the merchant tent, they come through the space. And the reason I bring that up is the merchant's circle, merchant round, merchant whatever, depending on the property and how it'll fit and whatnot, it's a central focus point that kind of, it's a marketplace that brings the people together. And it's amazing how much community building and whatnot occurs in that coming together. Let me backtrack a little bit and talk about when, my coming to Gaia and when I was first introduced to Camp Gaia and then to Heartland. I had kind of come from a dark place for some years in my life that were just not good, and this place gave me incredible healing and brought me to a place where I could go forward and do the things I'm doing now. And we want that to continue to be there for everyone. And, as things have grown and festivals have grown and whatnot, sometimes the festivals as a whole can be pretty overwhelming to the individuals and whatnot. And so we have always tried to be a place where you can just come sit and get a little quiet. You can come hide from all of the activities. And one of the things I've actually just started realizing more and more, this festival, but when I look in hindsight, it's kind of been happening for a few years now. There's so many of like the actual people that are just putting in insane amounts of blood, sweat, and tears to make this festival happen, that even for them, we've become a place where they can come hide back here for an hour and get away from all the questions and the who's doing this and we need this done and everything else. So, it's, to me, that's what the festival is about. It's about giving you that time away, that space away from all of the crazy and all of the stress of mundania and whatever else, to be who you need to be and to recharge your batteries and whatnot. And so we try to just facilitate that as much as we can for others. I guess in a sense it's a bit of giving back. As far as All Roads Imports, are probably our most, we do have a website, which is, allroadsimports.com, but our most probably our most prolific direction would be our Facebook page that we keep very up to date, and we're always posting new inventory, new things when our big shipments come in, or like when we just had our 1-year anniversary and the big sales we did with it and whatnot. But that, as far as, locally in the Kansas City area, the shop is 1004 Westport Road. And that's it's the old Westport Shopping Center right next to Half Price Books, so it's really hard to miss. And it's been a great place for us because so many of the people that would seek us out are going to Half Price Books all the time because they're just it just is.
Good. Well, thank you so much for the interview. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it.